Hey guys, Romy here, like I said, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 6, Episode 10. Now, the episode starts off with Evelyn. She wanted to go and bring together Sanaya or Sinia as some pronounce, and Kristen together because she wanted to make sure that everything was good. So Sanaya went and told Evelyn, look, initially, I know I came off really rocky and came off edgy and all of that, and we had a conversation because I wanted to make sure that she knew that I wasn't trying to come at her any type of way. I have no personal issues with her, so there's no problems. Evelyn said, great. Now we move on to the main event, Jackie. Evelyn was not too happy with Jackie. Actually felt very irked how Jackie was going. Not even necessarily how Jackie was acting, because she already knew that Jackie's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like we all already know. Her main problem was, why was Jackie going at someone like Bonnie Jill? I wanted to go and tell her, because Jackie's not dumb. She's not going to go at someone like you because you're going to defend yourself. She doesn't expect someone like Bonnie Jill to defend herself. I mean, that should be obvious. Now, my whole thing is we can't make this into a let's go and protect Bonnie Jill thing, because Bonnie Jill actually has a backbone. Is she really that confrontational, rah rah type of person? No, but does she at least have a backbone? Yes. So we don't need to go and fight her own battles. Sanaya isn't really feeling this whole let's talk about Jackie behind her back thing. And I said, you know what, I agree. This is just petty at this point. This is dumb. Why do we have to go and have group meetings on how we all are in agreement and how we don't like someone? Yes, we can all say someone's cuckoo and then move on. Not spend a whole 10 minutes going, no. Now, we have Tammy. She goes and she meets up with Hazel, actually. Why did she meet up with Hazel? Because she wants to go and discuss what happened. And again, they're kind of just talking about how, look, it was crazy with the whole Jackie thing. And is Jackie that crazy? Yeah, she is that crazy. No, it's not an ad. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But the other issue is that Malaysia. Hazel said, you know what, Malaysia, she seemed kind of cool, but I wasn't really rocking how she was going at Auntie Tammy. I said, no, you did not say Auntie Tammy. Well, it's a form of respect. Well, as long as Tammy takes it that way. And Tammy said, you know what? At this point, I was actually the only one that was really riding for Malaysia. But I guess I shouldn't be riding for someone that isn't riding for me. And the other ladies are fine with cutting her off. I looked at this as, we get it. Malaysia was only getting invited because of you and maybe Evelyn, because Evelyn wanted to see for herself. But now that Evelyn's not going to invite her to anything else, we're not going to see much of Malaysia. We already get it. We already get it. This show, dang, it's been 10 episodes already. Gosh. Now, Lyric, because we're moving on from that. There wasn't much to talk about there. Lyric is at home. She wants to go and have more involvement in what's going on with the pregnancy, with her mom, and with I almost called him Ruckus. I almost called him Ruckus. Anyway, and the issue is that Lyric, she's more so the let's talk things out. I want to go and have my thoughts, views, and opinions heard and feel like they matter. Unfortunately, and Tammy's on that same track. She is. She is. But Tammy's dude, Mr. R himself, he's more so like, why are we even talking about this? Why are we even on this? I'm on Tuesday. Why are you stuck on Monday? That's kind of the vibe that he's giving off. And normally it would be fine, but Tammy knows that, okay, her daughter isn't gonna feel that, gonna like you kind of like rushing her and kind of discounting her feelings. And she's someone that needs that type of just reassurance of, hello, I'm a part of this. Why aren't you allowing me to be a part of this type of thing? So Tammy's gonna have to go and fix that, because she doesn't want it to be a situation of her boyfriend, fiance, eventually husband, whatever, has an issue with her daughter and vice versa. And I said, that's great. That's great. That's fine enough. Jackie, she has a conversation with no one else except for Malaysia, because right now, her in Malaysia, no, I'm trying to remember. Was it actually Malaysia? No, no. Malaysia, she wasn't really brought up this episode. It was more so Jackie and Sanaya. That's what it was. Because Jackie wanted to make sure that Sanaya wasn't mad at her. And Sanaya said, look, I don't actually care if you said it or not, which we already knew. Sanaya doesn't care if Jackie said it or not. It's just about being real. And that's when Jackie said, you know what? I honestly could have said it. I don't remember saying it, but I could have said, Jackie, we get it. You were probably a little lit. You probably don't remember saying it. And it's fine. We expect nothing less from you at this point. What we do know is that Jackie wants to make sure that her friendship with Sanaya is secured, make sure that someone who she feels like actually likes her and she likes back has her back and will continue to have her back. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. It's great. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I barely care. Shawnee, she goes and has this family powwow again with her kin. Why? Because she needs to talk to her mom about this whole health thing and the fact that the mom is kind of like the dad in regards to, oh, we're fine, we're fine. She's like, oh, so who's your doctor? Who's the doctor you normally go to? He's yeah, where is he? What is he licensed? What is his specialty in? Yeah, oh, okay, mom. Okay, apparently she fixed some tea that was too sweet, and I said, it's interesting. So you talk about how you need to help them be healthier and that you made the tea too sweet. All right, got it. But we get it. Shawnee's trying to bring some real family values into the show and kind of show how you need to go and support your family and love your family and make sure that they're good. As everyone gets older, you can slowly become the adults. We get it. We get it. Now, Malaysia, she's there. She's having a good old, I don't like that phrase, a good old time. She's there with her pug, Brandy. I almost said Frandy. They meet up with Jackie because Jackie is on this whole, I need for you guys to go and be on my side because there's this big blow up and this Bonnie Jill chick, BJ, as we call her. BJ had the audacity to go and try and lie to me and saying this stuff about me and Sanaya saying that I went and did this and that. And yet, I don't understand why she's going up in her mouth anyway. You know, Malaysia doesn't really like BJ anyway. This makes it much easier since Jackie doesn't like her either. And it's like all the other girls want to go and game with me and it really feels like LA versus Miami and I'm just tired of it. I'm just over it. Mind you, they're supposed to be fencing. They're supposed to be fencing. And it was funny though when Malaysia said, well, you know, I would think that Jackie would like to have two people on her 2-on-1 type of situation. I feel like she'd be used to that by now. But again, it's this whole Miami, you've got style. No, it's this whole Miami versus LA thing, and Malaysia's like, you know, again, I am the one. They can't go and do this to me because X, Y, and Z. I didn't care at all. I feel like it was stupid. I feel like it was annoying. I'm looking at these ladies like you're supposed to be a little bit. You're supposed to be a little more grown than you're acting. Supposed to be a little bit more grown than you're acting, and it's getting tiresome. So Tammy has to go and plan something for Reggie and Lyric so that they can have a coming together, Jesus, Kumbaya, Namaste moment. She decides to create a, not create, but do an escape the room because you have to collaborate in order to get out of the room. Now, they had to do mafia style. I said, oh, I like this already. Mafia style? Okay, let's do this. I'm here for it. Let's go, let's go. Now, they're in the room. They're in this bar. They're looking around, not having a clue as to how the heck are we supposed to be getting out of here? What are those? The lights? What do you mean the lights? Something about new lights? Something about cooler. Ooh, that's a beer brand cooler. Oh, maybe you have to go and do in the order of the... Oh, and then Lyric eventually figured out that when you turn on the lights, you see different colors, I mean letters, and that's where they got cooler from. And then they got into the next room, and they secured the bag. Well, there's a body that came out of the closet. And Reggie went, body slammed the body and threw it out the window. Tammy had that look of, oh Jesus, not again. This isn't the first time I saw a body come out. I don't want to do it again. Woo! Tammy definitely had that look of, it was a flashback to something. And I want to know what. But it was a good coming to Jesus moment for the group and their friends and being friendly. Now, Bonnie Jill, she's there. I believe they're at what is that? Shawnee's house, maybe? It really doesn't matter whose house it was. But Tammy is there, Tammy's there, Shawnee's there, Bonnie Jill's there, Evelyn's there. And they're talking, and Bonnie Jill feels like she's too grown for this. And she's trying to, see, don't you guys think this a little too crazy? I mean, too grown to be, getting that rah-rah. And I didn't even think that it was serious. I was laughing because I didn't think that it was serious. I thought she was joking. But then you guys were telling me, no, she's dead serious. So then I said, oh okay. Now, while they're in the midst of, again, talking about Jackie and how Jackie's cuckoo, as if we don't already know this, I really think that Shawnee convinced Bonnie Jill, you know what, come on the show. It's going to be different this season. It's not going to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You're going to express your brand. But it kind of irks me how they keep saying, why Jackie come for Bonnie Jill? Why? She's just trying to save the animals and save the pets and all of that. Who comes for someone like that? I said, anyone who opens their mouth can get it. I mean, that's the fact of the reality of any situation. Anyone who opens their mouth can get it. That's the rules of, well, I mean, if you come from a certain background, you already know that once you open your mouth, you're subject to someone's reaction and response. But while that's going on, Jackie calls, and that's when Shawnee actually called Jackie to invite her because Evelyn's having this party to promote this magazine that she's did this whole spread on with, of course, her daughter, Shanice. And no, is it Shantis? No, Shanice. Anyway, you already know. Where's the Shantis? Either way. And so then Shawnee goes and invites Jackie, and I said, Shawnee, what are you doing here? But then Shawnee said, you know what, Jackie's cuckoo. It's going to be worse if you don't invite her. Tammy's like, yeah, I had a book signing, and the chick invited herself. This woman invited herself and made things 10 times worse. Just invite her. So then Jackie's just like, no, it's crazy because I don't understand why Bonnie Jill was going, having all that mouth, and why Evelyn was going and co-signing her. It didn't make any sense. I just know I have a lot to talk to Bonnie Jill and even Evelyn about when I see them. But you know what's good? I'll show up. I'll be there. Now Evelyn is just like, who are you calling? Who are you calling? In the background, mind you, because Jackie doesn't know that she's on speaker. I'm actually, it's more so excited to see what this reunion is going to look like. Now, everyone's there. Everyone's excited. Evelyn, of course, looks great. Her daughter looks great in the pictures, in real life. It's a good time. The whole group is there. I mean, everyone who's technically a part of the cast this season is there. And it's nice. They're getting along. They're talking about Jackie. And even Sanaya comes along, and they're still talking about Jackie. Now, again, what you guys may or may not realize if you watch the show or not, Sanaya let Jackie know what was that she was the subject of conversation when Sanaya met up with Evelyn and Kristen. So Jackie's coming to this place armed, knowing that, oh, they don't like me, they don't want to talk to me, they don't this, they don't that, they don't know. That's how Jackie's acting like. And I just want this to be over. So once that's done, once they're done talking about her and saying how she's cuckoo and how she's lost it, she comes in and shows that she's cuckoo and she's lost it. Now, yes, granted, Jackie is allowed to feel however she wants to feel, but Jackie's a little off. We already know it. It's a fact. So Jackie is just like, I want to talk to you, Evelyn, and see what the issue is here. Because Jackie's just like, I was reading the energy. Kristen's talking about how she lost some weight, and everyone's saying she looks good. So I'm going to go and say, well, I lost weight too. And they're like, oh, you did? It was like, what? You did? But you always wear a belt. So I assume, yeah, but I'm wearing the... I said, okay, Jackie, I see what you're doing. And Jackie starts talking to Evelyn, but Evelyn says, no, my actual issue isn't with you directly. It's with how you're treating Bonnie Jill. I said, my issue is that your issue isn't with Jackie, so why is this even becoming a bigger issue? Bonnie Jill has a mouth. She's able, willing to talk. So let her talk. Don't go and fight people's battles. That's what I've learned in life. Do not fight people's battles because you always come out looking like the donkey. You do. You do. Even if you're in the right, you kind of look like the donkey because it's like, oh my gosh, this person had a mouth. Why am I bringing more stress into my life? Unless they're being bullied, which that's how they feel like, oh my god, they're bullying her. Even though Bonnie Jill's saying, I didn't feel bullied. I don't know what you're talking about. I just felt like the chick was doing too much. I thought she was cuckoo. That's it. So then Bonnie Jill's like, look, I said what I said because you said what you said. You said that you felt like Sanaya was a liability. Sanaya says like, wait a minute, why are you going and saying all this? I said, Sanaya, we like you now. So just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just let her continue. Just hold on. Just hold on a moment. Let her continue, okay? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, Jack said, excuse me, I don't know why you keep talking about the reason why I blew up on you is because you were lying on me, you're throwing lies on me. I said, wait a minute, Jack, you just acknowledged the fact to Sanaya in private that yes, you might have said that. Now in front of the group, you have to go and keep up with the Joneses and say, oh no, I didn't say that at all. Fine. You feel threatened? Fine. You're in your sneakers, so everyone knows that you're potentially ready to go and start a fight, start some problems. Fine. We get it. We get it. We're not dumb. This isn't our first rodeo with you or with the show or how it's run. My issue is, how does it go from that to now you're going and talking about Evelyn personally and saying, but you know what, you need to stop with the mess, and just like, you know, you need to handle yourself, and you're just like, you know, you're being messy, doing too much. You know what, Evelyn? You know what, Evelyn? You're a non-motherfucking factor beat. I said, you really just try. So this is when the phrase was used, because the promotions made it seem like the phrase was used in a different episode. And that's why Evelyn blew up. And I said, that looks dumb. Why would Evelyn be blown? But no, Evelyn heard that and looked at her like, you know what? The only issue I have with you right now is that you're saying this in front of my daughter. I acted a plumb fool a multitude of times. A multitude of times. But it normally wasn't around these other ladies' kids. That's the one time I normally try to have a filter. Does it always work? No. But almost all the time, yes. You going and disrespecting me, and you're at my event. Security! Get the old grandma out. Why don't you go and figure out your own life, and with the kids, your grandkids, and figure out what's going on over there instead of coming over here and trying to act. I said, oh, that's going to start some problems. That's going to start some problems. Jackie walking out like, yep, the queen's leaving. Yep. You a non-motherfucking factor. You done. It's over. You cancel. Yeah, I got her. Yeah, we did something. Did you? Jackie, did you? Because that's why I want to know. Did you? I didn't feel anything. I'm not hurt. Evelyn's just like, look, this is too much. This is too much. So then all the ladies leave, and it's like, oh, Evelyn, I guess you're a non-motherfucking factor now. Come on, Jackie. Jackie, you're a joke. You're a joke. And that's what I take you as. You're a character on this show. You really are a character on this show. That's it. That's why I can never get too mad. I get very upset. I get very agitated, and I realize this is a TV show. You see the cameras. You're a Leo. I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing. You're not going to fool me. Because production said we need a kooky one. This show would be boring without Jackie. I don't care what anyone says. It would be. It absolutely would be. I mean, what would have happened in a good portion of the season if Jackie wasn't doing what she did? This show is built off of drama. It doesn't have to be fighting drama, but it has to be some type of drama. And most of the ladies actually like each other, so you're not going to get any drama from them. They're going to go and say, you know what, I didn't like what you said there, but I'm still cool with you, so we're cool. That's what's been happening. Jackie's there for the cuckoo. She gets paid for that. She knows she does. That's why she's acting this way. This isn't the same person that first came on the show. She's completely gone. She's gone left. So you can't tell me that she's not, you know, just playing it up at this point. Please like, comment, subscribe.